Why did I start doing endurance? Why did I really start training like a hybrid athlete? Well, why would I sign up for 26.2 miles and go absolute red line until the finish of the race? Why would I go until I can't go anymore? And I would say I really enjoy it because this is how I live my life. I love to fill my days up and optimize everything that I possibly can. I rarely ever watch TV. I do scroll on social media from time to time, I will admit that. But I try to optimize absolutely everything to the max.
So this morning, it is 5:30. I had my alarm set for 5:10. I like to get up super early whenever I'm home. That way I can get my workout in while everyone else is sleeping. I hate to actually work out while they're awake because I like that time to be family time. So these early mornings, I like to call them dad hours. They're my time. This is when I'll get my workout in, when I'll go for a run. So yesterday I went for a 5-mile run. Today I'm going to do back, shoulders and biceps, and then I may go for a short run. It honestly all depends on what timing looks like. I have baby monitor right here. So if Miss Alani starts to wake up, I can go comfort her right away. And then Mom and Bodhi are still sleeping. So if they need me for any reason, they can always contact me. So one nice thing about the home gym is I'm literally right over here. There have been plenty of mornings when Bodhi just will not go to sleep. So therefore I go back over and I rock him. But we have the sour watermelon right here, and we're gonna take this guy. This is like a mid-stem pre-workout with a lot of vasodilators, pump ingredients, and other performance ingredients as well. So let's take this bad boy and get the workout in.
So I was probably like most of you. I started off lifting, and then I kind of wanted to expand my fitness, so therefore I started running. And I would say the best thing you can do is sign up for a race, because when you have something to train for, it's going to motivate you so much more, and you're going to dial in your training. There were plenty of times when I told myself, yeah, I'll start running, but I never had a race, so therefore I ran for about a month and then I stopped. Running has its own principles. So it's just like lifting. In order to get stronger, you need to do certain things on certain days. For running, it's the same thing. And that was something I didn't realize. I thought, just go out and run and I'll get faster. Yes, that's true, but there's so many more ways to optimize your speed and your. I also feel like most runners, I also feel like most people that start running quit because their knees hurt, and it's because they're training improperly. This happens to me when I take a break from running. It happened just recently actually, and I have a video about why my knees hurt when I started running again. I put the link to that video in the description below. So if you start running and you feel like, my knees are hurting, why am I this achy? Go to that video and I promise you it'll answer everything.
I think the hardest thing for most people is they start posting and they post for 3 or 4 months and they think that they're just gonna blow up. Unfortunately, that's just not gonna happen. I know I've had plenty of doubts myself, and I always think, why do I even do this, Austin? However, that's just me being in my mind, the imposter syndrome. I look at when I started and how far I've come, and honestly, it's just amazing. I actually do 99% of the recording all myself. So I have this pretty nice camera, I have my phone, a couple tripods, I have a little drone that will follow me around when I run. So today, for example, we have a 5-mile run. It's gonna be like 85 degrees, super freaking hot. I'm gonna bring my drone with, and my drone's just gonna follow me a little bit, get some footage, and I can't wait to take you guys along on that run, talk about my training a little bit, because training can sometimes be super hard. You see all these influencers out there that are in their young 20s. They don't have a family. I don't know what they do for work, but I know that my work schedule is crazy busy. Right now, I work at the hospital 36 hours a week, and then I teach for a college another day of the week. Plus, I have a seven-week-old now and a 2-year-old. So life is absolutely crazy because I really want to make time for them. I want to train, I want to run the business, and I want to do the whole social media thing. I just want to show all you guys what it's actually like to be 28 years old, have a family, and still train. Just show you real life scenarios and not some fantasy thing. So Bowden here, he woke up from gas, of course. We're gonna let mom sleep a little bit longer, and then of course Alani woke up. I got up this morning at 5. Got my workout in. I did some stuff with the business, some social media stuff like making this video here, and honestly, you just need to make time for yourself when everyone else is sleeping. Sometimes I'll go for my run when people are napping, and that's exactly what I'm going to do later today. Anyway, Alani is starting to yell, so let's go get her. Good morning. It's Dada. It is Dada.
Baby house.
Do you sleep good?
Baby house.
Yeah. A baby house. Where's the baby house?
Oh dear.
Over there.
Here.
Wow, that is a baby house. Do you want to get in the baby house? Yeah? Okay. Maybe later. That's Bowden's house. So this morning we're going to pick some strawberries. Isn't that right, Alani? Yeah.
Are you gonna eat them? You wanna pick that one? Get it.
Here, eat this one. Let me know if it's good. I'll take that. Is it good? Okay, Dada will eat it.
Here's 2 more, but
We do have 3 packages going out today. Thursday, we are getting the pineapple mango of the Hybrid Athlete blend. I'm super excited about that. And then at the end of this month, we will be getting the non-stim or performance product. So that's electrolytes, carbs, some neurotransmitters, and vasodilators. Plenty of command for the non-stim, so therefore I had to get it. We went with lemon lime for that, and then in the Hybrid Athlete we have lemon lime coming, or not lemon lime, grape slushy. So therefore we'll have 2 flavors for that. We'll have the pineapple mango and the grape slushy. Both are phenomenal. And we have Alani here helping package orders today. We have all sour watermelon going out. These here are all TikTok shop orders. So TikTok shop is okay. It's not the best. Personally, people come to the website to order. They get more of a discount there. And I'd say primarily it's a lot of athletes or orders that are referred from athletes. We also did just release 6 new designs for t-shirts, and we had over 50 sales the very first day, which is phenomenal once again. We also ran a huge sale with that. Every t-shirt was $20, and like I said, 50 shirts the first day was just mind-blowing, and I just appreciate all of you so much. I think we're defining the mission of the company, and we're just headed in the right direction. So the other great thing about Hybrid Athlete training is that you can't just go out and run. Like I was saying, you have to strategize. So you need that tempo run, that easy run, and that very long run. So there are many easy days that I do personally in my life where I'm just kind of going through the motions. I'm just keeping that endurance up. And then I have those tempo runs where I'm like, crap, I have a bunch of orders that I need to pack out. I'm just gonna knock these out real quick, and then I'm gonna be able to do whatever I want the rest of the day. And then I have my long runs. So for my long runs, this is when I have a boatload of stuff. I would say this is mainly on my days off. If you guys don't know who I am or anything about me, right now I do work full-time and I teach at a college 1 day a week, and then I'll pick up some overtime here and there. But I also have a 2-week-old and a 2-year-old. So I'm a dad and a husband as well. I run the business and I try to do a social media thing. I'll talk about this a little bit more later in the video. But honestly, guys,
the hybrid athlete thing is the way. If you really want to push yourself and find out what you're made of, do the hybrid athlete training. Running is definitely not for everybody. Give it a few tries, and then if you really can't stick with it, it's not for you, and that's okay. Man. So right now we're out at the griddle. We are cooking dinner. If you guys don't have a griddle, I strongly suggest you guys go grab one. It makes meal prepping so easy. All right. So like I said in the beginning, I've been doing this for about 4 years now, and honestly, I will not train any other way, especially with running. I feel like running just grounds me. Definitely a different feeling than lifting. Especially there's like easy runs. I go out and I don't have really anything to focus on besides running. Now, what I mean by this is when I'm in the gym, I am like constantly picking up my phone and I'm looking at my phone, which is terrible because it distracts me from my workout and I lose that focus. But when I am out running, I have my mind constantly focused on running. I don't know why this is. Like all the holes are blocked off. Let's see. So, see they're all blocked off. The little cap there, tinfoil piece, is like stuck on there, and I don't have a utensil to rip it out. That's just lovely. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, you want a starter trainer plan, I would honestly just chat GPT it. You don't need a specific trainer. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and put them in the comments below. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. However, everyone's different, and what I do, you may not be able to do. So don't think, oh, well, Austin's doing that, I should be able to do that. Because that's not always going to be the situation. Maybe you weren't an athlete as long as I have been, or maybe you weigh a whole lot more than I do. You may not reach that level, and I may never reach your level. For example, I have a friend who is heavier than me, and he doesn't look as fit. However, he does triathlons. I cannot ride a bike as far as him, and I cannot swim as far as him. But he is killing it. Yes, I maybe will run more, maybe I'll lift more, but in those other areas, he is way farther than I am. You coming? But I kind of walked and got through my day a little bit. So I ran while the kids napped. They woke up from nap. After I ran, I decided that I was going to mow. I mowed my grass, and then I had to go get a haircut. And then when that was going on, Alani woke up. So then I stopped at the store, got some more stuff for dinner, and then we're here doing this. And then later we're going to go out and we're going to go to our church to a Bible study with the kids and my wife and I. All right. So, like I said, my days are super busy, and many days I feel like I'm on that red line. I'm just go, which I don't mind. That's how I like to live my life. Not everybody likes to live their life that way. I feel like people are going to say, oh, you need time for yourself. And I feel like that's where running comes into play for me. And also, going to church this evening. Put my phone away. I'm going to be there with the family and God. And that's my time. And then at night before bed, we can do whatever. It's also super hard right now with little kids because they run my life. However, I'm doing this right now. Lonnie's over there playing. And then Bowden's inside. He's eating. We have like 20-ish minutes to finish dinner. But everything's going great. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I will be posting more in-depth videos about my marathon or half marathon training. My goal is sub 1 hour 30 minute, like I was saying. That goal is pretty scary for me because yesterday I ran 2 miles at a 6:50 pace. I was dead. I mean, I was ready to fall over. And the half marathon is 13 weeks away. Like I said, I'm going to train my absolute hardest. I'm going to put the miles in, put the work in, and we'll see what happens on race day. We got this chicken here. Chicken, bacon, onions. So then I do some like garlic powder and onion salt on the chicken. And now I'm going to throw the chicken inside of the bacon grease. Maybe even throw the bacon on top. And then you throw some garlic parm on the chicken and some mozzarella cheese. Forgot to throw the zucchini on. Alright, awesome. School beans. So, gonna finish dinner up. Sorry, I've had this recording for like ever. Anyway, I'm just gonna wrap up the video. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know. Keep doing what you're doing. Be the 1%.